And so I kept asking my poor dad, I said, well, how do I learn about money? He says, I don't know, because he's a professor. And, professors are poor people,
Right.
but they teach kids. That's stupid, So I said, why don't you ask your best friend's father? I said, who's that? He says, Mike. I said, why should I ask Mike, father? He's going to be a rich man. I said, why is he going to be a rich man? So my poor dad said, Mike's father is an entrepreneur. And I said, so what are you? I'm only 10 years old, right? He says, I'm an employee.
Right.
I said, so what's the difference between entrepreneur and employee? And my poor dad said, well, an entrepreneur has to know about money. I said, yeah. And what about an employee like you? He says, I have a job. And then I started to hear it. Go to school, get a job, get a job, get a job. I'm going, school's lying to me. And I said, I don't want a job. And that's how the whole thing started. So when I was 10, I just started studying with my rich dad. And so I was 10 years old, I ride my bicycle to his office. And I had to work for him for free. So he ran a hotel.
Right.
And I had to pick up rubbish and work, doing odd jobs. And rich dad never paid me. He said, if I pay you, you think like an employee. Because my dad works for money. He says, yeah, but that's why your dad's poor. He says, never work for this. This is what keeps people poor. This,
Okay.
the rupee, the peso, the yen, the yuan. He says, never work for this. And so that's kind of where the whole thing started.